What's going on, gamers? Today we're in Thymesia and I'm going to be giving you a guide on how you can level up fast. So if you want to get more memory shards, want to be leveling up fast, then stay tuned. That's coming up next. Welcome back everybody. Today in Thymesia we're going to be working out how you can level up in order to gain those memory shards fast and just make things a little bit easier on yourself. Now the main thing you're going to have to do is definitely make sure you've got this potion on, and that's because the recipe is going to give you 10% extra memory shards dropped when you're using those potions. What you're going to do is use the potion before you defeat the enemy. It's going to need to have rosemary, thyme and mint, so you're going to have to have unlocked all 3 slots on it. Also, I'd recommend the fast acting potion if possible because you can get the most from them. From there you're going to go straight over to the Royal Gardens, the very first stage. Once here, what you're going to do, make your way through. I would highly suggest going past all of the little enemies because they just don't really reward much. After that, anytime you find any of the bigger enemies, so either the little sub bosses or just the ones that are a bit tougher to face, for example these guys right here, they will reward you with a little bit of extra XP. Now as you saw, if you're taking them on and you're not using anything, it's not going to give you many shards. 5,400 is what we're at the moment. If you want to get extra shards, then you're going to activate your potion. As you can see above the bar, it's got your little buff, and when you do defeat them after getting hit a lot by the looks of it, you're going to get quite a big chunk. So as went from 5.4 all the way up to 6.1 just there. So it's well worth doing that every single time. So make sure you take out the enemies as you go. The smaller ones, down to yourself whether you want to take them out, because they're not going to net you the most. But keep making your way through and just make sure that you're kind of taking on all of the tougher ones, all of the tougher enemies as you go, because they're going to pay out the most shards. For example, this witch one right here, they do take a little bit extra to defeat, but it's well worth it because you're going to net yourself a nice amount of XP. Make your way through, tackle the ones that you want to. If there's any ones that you kind of struggle with, then leave them alone. You don't have to take on everything, but just make sure you're activating those potions every time you can, and that you're defeating the enemies within the period it's on for. What you're going to want to do is make your way through, and when you see the next checkpoint, make sure you pick it up because that's going to replenish your potions again. So whenever you see these, make sure you sit on them, and it's going to activate a little bit of a safety net just in case you do fall over. Now there is also a glitch at the moment in the game, so depending on when you're seeing this, it may well be worth doing that glitch. If you want to see the exploit, which will probably allow you to level up to max within about 30 minutes, I'll chuck that up top right now. But I would imagine it won't be around forever, so this will be the standard way of doing it. However, it may well be worth your time just to check it out to see if that does still work. Continue through, take on the enemies you want to, make sure you're popping those potions, and just keep along the route I've shown you. Once you get to here, this next enemy is actually going to reward you with quite a lot of memory shards, but for me it did actually glitch out a little bit, and this when I realised there might be a bit of an issue with that potion. So as you can see here, we're on 12.8. I activate my potion in a second, take on this enemy. And we're going to jump massively here from 12.8 all the way up to You can see here 28,000. I couldn't work out what had happened here whatsoever, however I do cover it in that other video. So if you do want to see if the glitch is still around, I'll chuck that up top right in just a second. Usually that enemy nets you about 4,000 if I remember correctly. Then you're going to make your way all the way through. You can tackle these if you want, if not, just keep making your way all the way to the next checkpoint. From here, you're going to be very, very close to the boss, who you're going to want to take on as well. So you're going to bop through here, it's going to be the Hanged Queen. You're going to take them on, defeat them as fast as possible. Obviously the better your build is, the easier this is going to be, and the faster you'll be able to take them down. If you don't know how to take this boss down, I've got guides and such, but just try and defeat them as fast as possible. Mainly just hack and slash away, make sure you use your claw, and whenever they're bopping down on you, you're going to want to dodge to the side of them, and you're pretty much golden. And the run only takes around about 10 minutes, give or take. Not bad whatsoever, and definitely worth knowing. Main ones to watch out for, like I said, the bigger baddies, the biggest baddies, and the bosses. Take them out as fast as possible, and you're going to be golden with leveling up. As always gamers, for all things gaming, for all things Xbox, take care. I'll see you on the next day.